Hey guys, it's Melanie. Happy Friday. Welcome back to Yield Weekly Beauty Chit Chat. This is the video that goes up most Fridays here on my channel, where I share all the fun, frivolous, completely unnecessary beauty products that I was personally loving or obsessing about over the course of the past week. Per usual, I have a fun little lineup of things to share this week. So as always, everything will be listed and linked in the description box right below this video. If you'd like to know where to purchase these items, read up other people's reviews, look at ingredient decks, check out the description box. It's usually a plethora of information. Yeah, so you guys, it's Memorial Weekend. How did we get here this fast? Yet here we are. Man, this year is flying by. I don't know if it's just me, but like this year is flying by. I am so unprepared for the start of summer. In fact, we're not traveling anywhere this weekend. Let me know what your plans are. I really hope you're planning on doing something way more fun than what I'm planning on doing. I have to spend this weekend looking up summer camps for my 12-year-old. I have not had to do this since Stella was in first grade. So Stella has been playing soccer since she was 6 years old. So every year was just like automatically like soccer camps each summer. However, after this last club season ended for Stella, some stuff happened and she made the decision to no longer continue with soccer as her sport. And listen, there's a little part of my mama heart that is really saddened by this decision because Stella was a remarkably good goalie. Like, I'm not just saying that, like, this girl was willing to like put her body in front of the ball no matter what. Like, she got hit in the head, she got hit in the body all the time. Like, she had turf burn on her arms, on her legs, everywhere, because like she would dive for the ball. Like, she was a really, really good goalie. And I really saw her going places with that. And I'm really disappointed in her coaches about this particular situation. But I am a huge believer in, you know, like supporting your kid. And if something doesn't make them happy or doesn't bring them joy, or they just don't feel comfortable in a situation anymore, like, I'm just not gonna force her into that. So when she came to me and said she no longer wanted to play, I completely understood based on what happened, and I'm trying to be supportive. And she wants to get into volleyball next, so I need to look up some volleyball camp information as well as some rec programs that I can hopefully get her into this next year. She would like to be in another club situation for volleyball, but I think she needs at least a year of rec before we commit to that. So that's what I'm doing this weekend. I am looking up summer camps. Like I said, it's been years since I've had to do this. It's a little bit of a bummer, especially in the area where we live, because these parents are hardcore. Like, many of these parents probably got their kids signed up for their summer camps back in February. Like, that is how on top of it these parents are. So hope there's a spot left for Stella somewhere. Cross your fingers for me. Anyway, guys, let's go ahead and dive into the faves from this past week. We're gonna get started with Perfume. Right here, these two. All right, so this is Nest Lychee Rose, and I reviewed both of these in depth this week, so I will link the in-depth reviews down below. If you've already watched those, you know of my love of both of these fragrances here. The Nest Lychee Rose, if you are in the market for a really beautiful, stunning, sweet summertime floral, specifically a rose, a very modern rose. This is not old-fashioned rose. This does not smell like, you know, your grandma's bathroom potpourri or anything like that. This is beautiful. It's just such a happy scent. Anyway, I'm a huge sucker for lychees, and lychees are such a beautiful pairing with rose. Lychees on their own have a very sweet, almost like rose type fragrance to them naturally. So that's why I think this was just such a great pairing between these two. I'm a huge sucker for a lot of Nest perfumes. This one here is definitely going in my top Nest fragrances. Huge fan of Midnight Fleur. That's discontinued now, so I guess I shouldn't be mentioning that one anymore. Indigo is so lovely. That's still available. Watch her discontinue that one next. I swear, like all of these companies, they usually discontinue the things that I absolutely fall in love with, and of course, but I'm sure I'll find a replacement. But Indigo is lovely, still available. Black Tulip is lovely, still available. Golden Nectar I think is really good as well. It's not like, I don't love it as much as the other fragrances or as much as I love this one, but Golden Nectar is also delightful if you haven't tried that one. But if you just want a happy summertime floral, I just cannot say enough good things about this one. It's beautiful. This is Cosmic by Kylie Jenner. I mentioned in my video that I'm not personally a huge fan of the Kardashian family. I typically don't like to give them money. But I will give credit where credit is due, and this particular fragrance is so gorgeous. Honestly, I cannot get enough of this one, and I've gotten so many compliments on this one. It is a really lovely vanilla, like a musky vanilla with some amber and some jasmine, a little bit of cedar wood in there. It is such a beautiful scent. The longevity, the projection, everything about this particular perfume is pure perfection. And if you can get past the family, and I understand a lot of you in that video were like, nope, absolutely not. And I struggled, believe me, but it's really good. So anyway, that was a winner for me, but I completely understand if other people are like, absolutely not. So anyway, by the way, you guys, I got a new exercise ball. I am back to bouncing around, so sorry for those of you that were like, yay, she's finally sitting in a chair. I'm not. I can't. Listen, my tailbone is like really sore right now for, I don't know what reason. I still need to get into the doctor to figure that out, but it's been hurting for like 3 months. And sitting on a rock hard chair was just, it was not working for me. So got me a new exercise ball, and oh man, I just love sitting on this thing. I cannot sit on normal chairs anymore. All right, let's move to some hair care next. These are both from Christophe Robin. I'm pretty sure I received both of these in some kind of like beauty subscription or a like Skin Store holiday edit box or something. Anyway, I had them in my backup stash. Finally decided to bust them out, pop them into the shower this week, and holy cannoli, will I be purchasing the full size of both of these. I love both of these products. In fact, I think either one or both might be available at Costco online right now, in which case that's gonna be a really good deal, so I'll order it from there. But this is the Cleansing Purifying Scrub with Sea Salt and the Regenerative Mask with Rare Prickly Pear Seed Oil from Christophe Robin. Oh, and there's my assistant Alf. Hello, sir. How you doing? Are you having a lovely day? He says yes. He would like a treat. He's gonna have to wait. All right, let's discuss these. Okay, when I first scooped out a little handful of the scrub here, I was a little nervous about how like aggressive the salt granules felt just in the palm of my hand. And I was like, is this gonna tear my scalp up? No, it did not. First of all, this created the most amazing, like deep cleansing lather. My hair was so voluminous after doing these two together this week. I just wanna use it every day. At least when I'm looking for like some volume. I don't have a ton of volume today, it's fine. You know, like I really like volume in my hair, but I also like my hair when it's just a little bit more, you know, subdued as well. But this, my scalp felt amazing after using this scrub. I've used a scalp scrub before in the past, the Briogeo one. It was great. That was a great product. I like this even more. This lathers up incredibly well. It's a nice creamy lather. Not only does it like work on like kind of purifying your scalp, but also I work the shampoo, like the, you know, like the shampoo paste portion of this throughout my hair as well, and it acted like the most beautiful, like deep cleansing situation. I love this. I will say the fragrance isn't like something that really catches me, and a lot of times like if I love something, like it has to smell really good. It's not necessarily the case with this, but the results were so good that I'm willing to look past the fact that this is not a fragrance that really rocks my world. So I will say, I think, yeah, the mask smells a little bit better, but also, you know, nothing to like write home about. But the performance, okay, so I used the mask after the scrub. What a great combination. My hair was so soft, so silky, so voluminous afterwards. Like my scalp felt amazing, my hair felt amazing. Everything was just absolutely delightful. This mask, really nice deep conditioning hair, but then it rinses cleanly out of your hair. Like it doesn't leave a residue behind. Intensely hydrating. Beautiful. Just a beautiful, beautiful product. And I feel a little silly, like just letting it sit in this closet to rot for as long as it did. I'm sure this has been in my closet for a year and I'm just now finally like reaching for it. So yeah, found a new love, found a new love, 2 new loves. I love new loves. All right, skincare. Oh, all right, listen, the frickin' melasma. I knew better than to be outside when it was a sunny day without my hat, because right now I feel like my body is just really wonky with estrogen especially. I've been getting a lot of like these estrogen spikes. I'm 45, by the way, if you're new here. I'm in perimenopause and it's pretty miserable. I'm having a hard time, okay? But I'm trying real hard to figure out some stuff for myself, but I need a new doctor situation. I'm still working on that, by the way. Anyway, so estrogen can definitely cause your melasma to flare, and because I've been dealing with a lot of nausea lately, like I know that that's like the estrogen just kind of like spiking periodically. So it makes sense that I should have been wearing my hat, because I came in from being outside for just a couple hours with SPF, like a pretty heavy coating of SPF, and my melasma just went, like it came out, and I really like had to work kind of hard to like cover it today. It is like a massive patch on my forehead. What video did I do this week where, I'll link all of my videos from this week in the description box down below. I think it was the video that I uploaded on Monday, but you can really see like how just, it's not looking good. Thank God for makeup, right? But I am now going to go ham on these 2 items to course correct the melasma. I have found that hydroquinone really works the best. I am not opposed to hydroquinone. I have a prescription. I need to refill the prescription, but as you know, you cannot use hydroquinone on any type of ongoing basis, and melasma flares up. Like I got rid of all of it like several times with hydroquinone, but as soon as you are out in the sun or your trigger, you know, causes a flare up, it's just gonna come back. Like it's a super frustrating thing. These 2 products are products that I've discovered that work really well. Not as good as hydroquinone, but pretty darn good at like reducing the look of the melasma. This is the Pharmacy Brighten Up 3% Tranexamic Acid Dark Spot Toner. This has azelaic acid in it as well. But then I put the Paula's Choice 10% azelaic acid booster with licorice and salicylic acid over top. And that over the next like couple of weeks will help to fade that melasma significantly. Does it ever get it to completely go away the way that hydroquinone does? No, but also this is something that I can use on an ongoing basis. So yeah, anyway, I love both of these. And if you haven't tried this Brighten Up from Pharmacy, this is a fabulous product. Really big fan. I decided to go ahead and purchase the Deep Sweep 2% BHA Pore Cleaning Toner from Pharmacy a little while ago. I'm actually using this instead of the Glow Recipe Watermelon Toner, which I absolutely adore. That stuff's fabulous. I need BHA for my skin because I personally have enlarged pores, and those pores like to fill up fast. So salicylic acid helps me keep my pores clean, keeps me from dealing with a bunch of sebaceous filaments, or worse yet, blackheads. So this one actually came highly recommended by a few of you that mentioned that this was great as a 2% because the Paula's Choice 2%, I can only use that at night. And that one has like a very kind of almost oily feel to it, but I like using BHA during the daytime. So this has been a much better fit BHA wise during the day because like this is essentially just like, it's a very like watery texture. Oh, and it just ran right off. But like there's no residue. Like it's already like pretty much like absorbed into my hand here. It just has a completely different texture and feeling from the Paula's Choice. So for daytime, this is another great option for me alongside the Glow recipe. So I'm glad that, you know, I'm finally getting around to trying it. I love a lot of pharmacy products, but that is one that I really haven't looked into a whole lot. And I'm glad that you guys kind of pushed me to try it because it's really good. So definitely check that out. I have a few makeup items here. Honestly, these two things, I think they are, I know this for sure is long discontinued. Lorac blushes don't even look like this anymore, but I love this Lorac blush back in the day. Do you guys remember when they had this packaging? Like that super simple, like just little plastic cover here. Anyway, this is the Lorac blush in Rose. I've been wearing this for most of this week. It's one of those blushes that I loved it so much back in the day that I actually have 2 of them still left. They're quite old, but I did disinfect them and I'm gonna continue to just like use them. In fact, I'm gonna make it a goal to use one of these up within the next year. So I'm just gonna leave this one out. It's just a really great neutral rose that looks great with my pale pasty skin. So just gonna rock that. I don't think this is available at all anymore. This is from Bare Minerals. Do you guys remember this little duo? It's the Invisible Light Translucent Powder Duo. So I've been using this side as my setting powder and this side over here as my like highlighting powder. This would not be for someone with a very like dark, deep dark complexion. I think they actually had some different color options available in this. Obviously I am translucent, so I went for the translucent. But I really like these two. They're actually really great products. And yeah, but I think long discontinued. So, but I'm still using the discontinued stuff. Like I don't feel like throwing my makeup away just because like it's not readily available for me to like link anymore. Still gonna use the stuff that I like. Okay. Lip product wise, it has been a gloss week. Today I'm wearing the Marc Jacobs Enamored, these are enamored, right? Enamored lip lacquer. This is Pretty Thing. This was always my favorite shade. By the way, Marc Jacobs, if you're not familiar, Marc Jacobs Beauty went away, was it a year ago or more than that? I can't remember when they left the market, but when they did, I ordered a bunch of stuff because they were clearancing everything out. I love Marc Jacobs makeup, you guys. They're supposed to be coming back in 2025. So since this year seems to be flying by, should be right around the corner here. I don't know what the new line is gonna look like, but I tell you what, I certainly hope that they keep a lot of the same formulations because, oh man, did I love these glosses. They're so beautiful. They're not sticky, they're not gummy. Wonderful payoff, just delightful. So let's cross our fingers that they don't change the formulation of their glosses. However, 2 glosses that, well, I don't know if this one's still available. This is Dolly Daiquiri. This was one of those limited edition Dolly releases. This one's probably not available, but I do think you can still get Pink Champagne. These are the Buxom full-on lip glosses, full-on lip creams. Sorry, these are both lip creams. Fabulous. I really do like these. They're a little thicker, but they do stay put really well because of that like little bit of thickness, but they're not thick in that they feel gross on the lips. They're still quite comfortable. But yeah, I love these Buxom full-on lip creams and their glosses. Celeste is another favorite of mine, the original Dolly. I have so many of these in my collection, and honestly, a few of these are near the end of their life. Like this pink champagne, for example, is like, got about this much left here. I need to just finish this, right? I'm gonna make it a goal to finish this summer. I think I can do it. I don't think I'm gonna be able to finish Dolly Daiquiri. This one's still pretty full, but what great glosses. What is your favorite brand of lip gloss? Let me know. And what type of texture do you prefer in your glosses? Do you like the thinner ones? Do you like the thicker ones? Do you like a lot of color payoff, or do you just want like sheer color? Let me know. All right, last thing I'm gonna mention is the eyeshadow that I have been wearing pretty much all week. And I am into these like one shadow looks right now. I shared my tutorial of the Oyster Pearl from Charlotte Tilbury, one of her Eyes to Mesmerize cream shadows. And I feel like a lot of people are really into the whole like one shadow and done type of situation. So this week I decided to bust out my MAC Stolen Moment. This is actually quite similar, I feel like, to Satin Taupe. So I have just been using this on my lid and in my crease. I want to do another one of those one shadow tutorials, and I think I might either choose this Stolen Moment or the I think yeah, I do. I still have one in one of my palettes, but the Satin Taupe. MAC is no longer, unfortunately, cruelty free, so I still have a bunch of their stuff from back in the day. But yeah, you can find a shade like this from a lot of different places. I will definitely let you guys know of some alternatives for cruelty-free options. Sydney Grace actually has a few really great options that are very similar to both Stolen Moment as well as Satin Taupe. So anyway, been enjoying this. It'll never be a repurchase for me, at least until they hopefully go cruelty-free again at some point. But yeah, I do really like this particular shade. So it's kind of a nice plummy taupe, if you will. Not necessarily like a super summery color, I will say, but I do like the way that this particular shade looks with my green eyes. So, all right, you guys, that's everything that I have for you today. I really hope you have a lovely and safe Memorial Day weekend. Let me know again what you're up to, and thank you for being here. Please give this video a big fat thumbs up if you found it helpful. Subscribe if you are new, and I will see you guys for some home fragrance stuff this weekend if you are interested. All right, I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Toodaloo.